Hello YouTube, this is Ikram Gamer Review, reviewing Dead Space. Dead Space is a horror action third-person shooter over-the-shoulder video game which is based upon an infection that infected a vessel, a mining vessel, and you're going to have to investigate what happened. Well, you first start off, you're a guy who helps repair, and they have no communication with the vessel whatsoever, and it's completely destroyed. So you and your team go in and try to figure out what happened. But when you go in, you guys get ambushed, and you figure out that there's an infection, and you're going to have to blow some shit up to kill it and win. But besides for that, there's a lot of good graphics in the game. The graphics for the game are very, very good. Everything's made to detail. And besides that, there's also a lot of horror-y, action-y scenes where things will pop out, which I like a lot in games. And besides all that, this game is actually very, very good. I'm surprised how the developers put it together. Even though there's no multiplayer, and I love multiplayer, it's a great game, and I say, for everyone who here listening to me, I would purchase this game. It's not a rentable, it's a buyable, just because it's so good and you can do so much with the game. The game allows you to buy weapons, customize your weapons, level them up, get all the fun stuff for them, armor, whatever. You have to do objectives and side little objectives which lead to the main story. There's all the main stories, nothing more like gotta find something. Usually this main story is just figuring out what happened with the infection, destroying it, and getting out. Basically all horror films. The game has a lot of very good scenery, such as when you're out in outer space, all the asteroids spinning around, or when you're behind a glass mirror and watching someone kill themselves just because they've gone crazy due to the infection. It's actually really good to see how the developers and the game programmers made this game put together with all the scenery and all the activities they put into this game. Must have been a lot of time. Besides for all that, there's a lot of customizations. You can customize your armor by buying it, and you get money from finding it off just zombies or anywhere where you find it. Kind of like a Fallout, just find your items and such. I like this scene right here because a zombie actually got in here and watched me put on a new suit of armor and then attacked me while I was buying stuff at a shop, which was kind of funny. The controls to this game, especially on a computer, which I'm using the computer, are actually very easy to use. Just, regular shoot 'em up game. There's no jump. Just walk around, shoot, press tab or whatever for your menu and inventory. It's actually very, very easy to use controls. I like the controls and all their layouts and how they put together all the objectives just pop up on the screen instead of an actual screen board, which is really cool. And I like how they put all the characters together. They all work together really well, such as people have suspicion about the leader, about him knowing too much and whatever. When you go through the game, you'll figure out, and you actually grow with the characters, and all the characters grow on you. I also like the monsters. They have many thousands of different monsters in the game, such as big giant monsters that are kind of like the tank, or from little regular zombies, or even the flood-like zombies, which are really hard to kill because they're so small, and a group of them will just take you out in a second. I would give this game a 5 out of 5 if I had to rate it, because it's such a good game. I would play this game non-stop. Even though there's no multiplayer, just the storyline and how the game is put out is very, very good. And I like the game just because of that purpose. The game has other cool features, such as you have to go through an outer space, go zero gravity, jump around, dodge asteroids, and actually you get into a tank thing that destroys asteroids one by one certain times, where it's actually really cool and really fun to do. I did not know they'd actually lay out the game like that, and I had no idea that I actually had to destroy it when the guy told me what to do. I also like the missions because the missions all have certain points just to go there. And they give you a map where to go, and if you press control on the computer, it shows you exactly where to go through a line. It's actually really helpful and useful information that they provide for the game. There's the only bug I've actually found was with the physics of the game, and it's like a hand that just started floating and spazzing out, but it's probably not going to happen to anyone. It just started floating and spinning. It's actually going to zero gravity and out in vacuum is really hard just because of the no oxygen. I couldn't handle without oxygen because I always die because I go through the map so slowly. But I actually like it that it has like more realistic with the oxygen and such. I really like this game, and I let anyone who ever would want to purchase a game purchase this game right here. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Thank you for watching my video. If you don't like my voice or whatever, I'm sorry. If you do, that's pretty cool. Subscribe. Well, that's basically it. I give this a game a 5 out of 5. You should buy it. It's fun. Fun-filled game you can play. Woohoo.
This is a public service announcement, this is only a test. Emergency evacuation protest may impair your ability to operate machinery. Can't quite tell just what it means to me. Keep out of reach of children, don't you talk to stranger, get your